Hello, welcome, and loving this energy today coming in. It's all about being receptive to synchronistic opportunities. And, there's this fun playfulness available to us today if we're willing to tap into the spiritual side of life with the five energy coming in and the three of clubs contract. We're being invited to surrender the mental obsessing in favor of channeling our creativity into playful curiosity and exploring the playground within. And in the spiritual realms, I love meditation, channeling, journaling, numerology, tarot and oracle cards, ecstatic dance, chanting, singing, for all of this, right? These are things that I love to do to really tap into that spiritual realm, the fun, the playfulness, the expansiveness of tapping into areas that we don't necessarily see with the seeing eyes. And this is the invitation for today, because this is where we find possibilities. These activities open our minds up to possibilities. And when we open to possibilities, that's when we begin to notice those synchronistic opportunities popping up everywhere, which is so much fun. That makes life fun. And what if life was actually supposed to be easy and fun? What if you could speak your big message to the world and do what really lights you up and not have to worry about, all of the reasons why you think you can't go ahead and just do that, why you think you can't lean into that, all of the hows, all of the, well, I have to, have this job to, make sure that I can pay these bills or take care of these people, or, whatever. Like, there's all these reasons that we've been using as scapegoats to, hold ourselves back from just experiencing life to its fullest and really stepping into our full purpose. And this week we're being asked to surrender all that, let all that go. And today of all days, we are really being asked to surrender into that and really open up to possibilities. Play the what if game. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when you can switch your brain from that constant mental obsessing and, worrying and all of that into what if? What if actually this thing that I'm saying is not possible? What if it was possible? What if I could actually do the thing that lights me up and make a lot of money at it and help a lot of people and serve the greater good and help expand my own consciousness and the consciousness of the world just by being me, by being authentic, by being integrity and aligned to the truth of who I am, to what I love, to what lights me up. What if I could do that? What if I could let go of the excuse that money is holding me back? I don't have the money to invest so that I can learn more about myself or learn how to do the thing that I want to do better. Or what if you already know enough that you could get started and you don't even need to learn more stuff? This idea of I'm not capable of this, I'm not worthy of this, like, all that needs to go, right? And so that's what we're being invited into today, is to let go of all that and just trust in our own inner knowing, our own inner truth, our own wisdom that we already carry with us, to take that out into the world, that we already know enough to share our big message, to really use that creativity, that energy, to channel the divine through us and let that be our voice. And so when we do that, we can trust that what's coming through is in integrity, it is aligned. And in order to do that, we have to be willing to open up to that side of ourselves and to connect with that. And so, what if you could do that? What if all of this was possible? What if it was easy? What if it was fun? What if life was meant to be enjoyed? What if we were meant to enjoy every single day of the journey, not just the destination? And we hear this a lot, but do we really, really embrace it? Do we really consider what it would be like to truly enjoy every moment of every day? Like, imagine that for a second. Just stop for a second and really imagine that. What would life be like? What would your life look like? What would you choose to create in your life if there were no obstacles? Because there aren't any obstacles. They don't actually exist. They only exist in the mind. And the mind is the only place where we can create obstacles that could possibly hold us back. And once we release those, once we are willing to say, oh, maybe it's just the way I'm thinking about this that's the problem. And maybe if I just open my mind up to what's possible here, I can co-create with the universe and anything could be possible. So we're looking at opening up the mind to learning and teaching what we know already, mentoring with what we know. You have so many life experiences already, and get creative about how you could share that message, and how you could allow that creativity to flow through to bring the how to you, right? Because actually the how is not your business. That's the universe's job to facilitate and bring in all of the resources, the money, the people, and anything else that you might need to make your big vision happen. So leaning into what you want and why you want it, and then focusing and be devoted to creating that, and trusting that when you do that, that the universe will answer you, that it will bring you these opportunities, it will bring you these synchronicities, it will bring you the magic of how the universe works, of how things pull together, of how things just line up. When you're in alignment, when things are just lining up. That you're headed in the right direction when things just start falling into place. And don't we love when that happens? And it's such a delight, right? And imagine that delight and experiencing that every day, all the time, because you're taking the time to become aligned. So we're asked to go within today, but going within can be very active, like ecstatic dance, like singing, like, writing, doing all of these creative things to help channel that energy to connect us more with our higher self, with the divine, with the universal flow, so that we can open up our heart space, open up our minds to possibilities. And this will really help us to discover, what is my divine purpose? Where do I want to head? What do I want to create in my life, not only today, but into next year and beyond? Allowing yourself to really tap into the big picture and dream and play and imagine and have fun, but actually taking some action toward it today. The action is to do this activity, to do this play, to do this dance, to do this connection with the divine. So make time to do that today. You will be so glad you did. And invest in yourself and your spiritual growth. This is a great day for taking action towards that, to choose to invest in yourself and your growth, and understanding what your divine purpose is, understanding yourself better, loving yourself more, connecting with yourself, understanding your personal divine code, exploring, spiritual mastery, mental mastery, emotional mastery, physical mastery. All of that is being called for, right? Investing in that today. You're worth the investment, and you will get the payoff. I think one of the biggest reasons people hesitate on investing in themselves, it's not because you don't have the money. That might be the reason your mind tells you, but really you can create the money. You can welcome in the money. The universe will bring the resources to you the second you decide to commit to yourself. The second you decide to commit to investing in yourself, the money shows up. It's never about the money. It's about whether you actually believe that you can change, that you believe that you can grow and expand. And I'm here to tell you that everybody is capable of this. We are all human beings. We're all here for this. This is a natural state for us, is naturally growing and expanding. We're always growing and expanding, or else we're dying. And so, you choose which way do you want your life to go? Do you want to continue to expand into more life, into more love, into more aliveness and fulfillment? Or do you want to contract and shrink away and not have your voice heard and all of that? Do you want to speak your truth? Do you want to live your purpose? Do you want to be here to help the greater good? Do you want to expand your own consciousness and the consciousness of others? Do you want to share your big message with the world? Because you have one. And you're aching inside to share this. And if you're not sure how to do that, or you're not clear on what your message is yet, please reach out. I would love to help you with this. This is what I do, and I love doing it. We're just finishing up the final week in the brain game this week, and the fulfillment I feel from watching and witnessing my clients, my students, how far they've come on their journey is just like, it makes me want to cry with joy, because the transformations have been massive. And, this is why I do what I do. And I'm preparing a reading for Friday for another client who has requested a divine purpose reading, a divine purpose blueprint. And I love sharing these too. It's so much fun to be part of someone's journey of discovering their unique coding and what they've come here to do in their life, what their divine purpose is, and how to leverage all of their beautiful gifts and talents, and understanding their life path, their karma, their dharma, what they're going to, what they're here to learn, and what they're here to, dive into to help express in the world, right? And looking at all of that with them and exploring that with them and helping them start to realize like their own beauty and fall in love with themselves in a whole new way, on a whole new level. It is just it's ecstasy for me. It's elation, it's bliss, it's everything that, everything that I want in life. And so if there is anything in this that you need help with, if you are unsure of which way to go, if you're feeling stuck, if you're, not sure what your purpose is, or maybe you're really sure what your purpose is, but you're not sure how to step into it, and it's been calling to you, and it's become painful to not heed the call, to not move towards it. And if this is you, like, this is stuff I can help people with, and I can help you with this with divine purpose blueprint reading, with the brain game. We're starting a new round in January, so please reach out. I would love to talk to you more about this. I've actually put the scheduling link for the divine purpose blueprint reading in the comments today. And if you're feeling called to that, if you're feeling called to gain the clarity and the freedom and the self-empowerment of stepping into your divine purpose and experiencing the fulfillment of sharing your big message with the world, I'm telling you, the divine purpose blueprint reading will really help you do that. So schedule it today. Today is a day to take action toward your spiritual expansion, your spiritual growth, your learning of that. And welcome to all who joined me on the live and coming here on the replay. Let me know in the comments if today's energy is resonating with you in the way that I described it. You know, we're in this final week of release, as I shared on Monday in the weekly reading. And yesterday we were laying some foundations. I also want to remind you quickly before I go that, you know, make sure you're paying attention to your body. The reason I didn't come on yesterday live is because I was making sure I did some extra self-care. My body was wanting some extra attention. I was feeling a lot of ascension symptoms. And so, you know, I want to remind you to pay attention to your body during all of this. Allow yourself to move today if you feel the urge to move, because with this 5 energy and the 3 of clubs contract, that's creating a lot of movement, a lot of creative energy flowing through us. So give it a place to flow. Let yourself move your body. Take care of your body, nourish your body, hydrate a lot. I can't stress that enough, especially if you're feeling headachy or dizzy or pressure in the head or face. All of those, if you're feeling the dry mouth or if you're noticing your hands are more dry than usual, all of that, hydrate extra more than you normally do. We're going through a lot of shifts and symptoms while we release a lot of stuff that isn't serving us, and our body, our physical body, is coming into alignment with the new us that's birthing through. So energetically, the body just takes longer to catch up. So wanted to remind you of that today as well. And, you know, just really love and honor yourself. Be compassionate with yourself wherever you're at in your journey. And, you know, embrace your true nature. Embrace yourself, love yourself, and explore and play with the fun of who you are and all of the wonderful gifts you have to share with the world. There's no one else exactly like you on the planet. You have something to share that no one else has. And so the calling today is to be willing to invest in yourself, the time, the space, and financially, if need be, to really expand into that more fully than you ever have before. To step into a new life coming this weekend with that full moon. So be ready to step in. And I love you guys. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.